Hey creators, today I'm going to teach you something really fun and visually awesome, how to make a rotating and sliding planet-themed carousel in Figma without using any plugins or external tools. And the best part is, this carousel won't just look cool, it will actually be interactive too. Imagine the planet spinning and sliding around. So let's see how we can make this. This is Know-How Academy. Today, we're going to create a planet-themed spinning and sliding carousel. So to get started, we'll need first high-resolution planet images, basically our assets that we'll be using. Second, Figma, and third, a bit of imagination. Let's get started. First, we'll prepare our assets. So I've already chosen and downloaded some planets. If you want these assets too, you can go to Freepik and search for them. For example, search for Mars and then select the file type as SVG or PNG and choose illustration vector, or you can even use real images. Go ahead and download them. And here I've only chosen 3 planets. If you want, you can select multiple planets from multiple slides. So now our assets are ready. Now we'll create our base carousel frame. First, process and select the frame. We'll choose the desktop frame and name it Earth, Mars, Neptune. We'll create 3 frames like this. Basically, 3 frames for 3 slides. Now, first of all, we'll create the background, and for that, we'll make a different frame. Again, choose a desktop frame. Name this frame Mars, select the frame, and then Shift+Alt-click, and this way you can create duplicate frames. We've created 3 frames, and we'll name all 3 accordingly. Select all 3 frames, right-click, and choose Frame Selection. Remember, all these frames should be inside your particular frame. We'll name this one Busy for Background. Now, for Mars, we'll choose a red, maroonish color, for Earth a bluish color, and for Neptune, we'll pick a dark blue shade as well. And yes, we'll resize the background frame so that its focus stays on just one particular frame. Select the frame and click on Clip Content so that the rest of the background gets hidden. Done. Now that our background is ready, we'll copy it and insert it into our Mars frame. And in the same way, we'll paste it into our Earth frame as well. And now, by changing the slide, we'll select the blue slide, and for this, go to the layers and select all 3 background frames. Hold Shift and click to select, then slide and align them. The background and frames should be aligned with the main Earth frame. Now remember, for this sliding effect, it's very important that you slide and change the background in the same way. Don't change it manually, otherwise you won't get the desired effect. Now, we'll click on the content again so that all the background frames are hidden. Now, we'll do the same thing with Neptune. So now our basic background has been changed. Now we'll add a few more elements to it, like stars and a bit of texture, so it feels a bit more like space. So our basic layout is ready. Now we'll add some text to it. This will be our navigation bar. So now we've added the text to it. Now we will add a planet to this, but before that, we'll add another text, which will be the name of our planet, our main focus. For example, here our text is Mars and Neptune. Here, I have aligned all three texts in a single line and placed them inside one frame. We have focused the frame on a particular text and hidden the others. So, copy this text and go to your Mars frame and paste it there. In the same way, we need to do it for Earth. But for Earth, we need the Earth text specifically. Now we'll do the same for Neptune. Select the text, slide it, and we'll resize it so that it fits perfectly within the frame. Okay, so basically we've already added the text, styles, and elements to our design. Now, we want to add our main planet image. For that, we had already aligned our planets here. Just copy them, select them, go to the Mars frame, and paste them in. Do the same. Align them carefully. In the same way, we'll paste the image of Earth into the Earth frame and keep only Earth visible, hiding the other planets from view. We'll do the same with Neptune. Only Neptune will be visible, and the rest will be hidden from sight. We want a spinning effect on the planets, but our planets are still images at the moment. So for that, let's say we want Mars to spin when it moves to the next slide. We'll keep the first Mars as it is, go to Earth, select the planet frame, and rotate it to 45 degrees. Then on Neptune, we'll rotate it to 90 degrees so that when the slide changes, there's a spinning effect visible. But I want to add a little more effect to this. For example, I want to add a bit of glow behind the planets for emphasis. I've already created something for this, so basically I'll just paste it into all of them. This will be kind of the background for our planets, just to make sure all the focus is on our planet in each frame. So finally, our carousel is ready to go. Now, the most important thing, how to add the sliding effect. For that, go to Prototype, select your Mars frame, and link it to Earth. In Interaction, choose the trigger as on click, action as navigate to, and the destination will be the Earth frame. The most important part is the animation. We'll choose Smart Animate, and in that, we'll go to Custom Bezier, set the mutation to 1500. Drag this node, and let's increase the duration a bit to 2000. Remember the interaction. Now we've set all our interactions. In the same way from Earth, select the Neptune frame. See, all your interactions are already set, so you don't need to set them again. And in the same way from Neptune to Mars. That's it. Now all three of our frames are linked, so we'll go to our Mars frame. Here you can see on the right side, there's an option called Flow Starting Point. Click there and create a flow. We'll name this flow Planet. Now let's test it to see if our effect is working or not. So for that, you select the March frame, go to the Present button and click. Now, if we click anywhere on our frame, you can see how our card is sliding. And our planet is spinning. Remember, these small animation effects make our design feel much more interactive and alive. So now our sliding carousel is ready. Today, we learned how to create a spinning and sliding carousel by using Smart Animate. And yes, all of this is possible in Figma without any plugins or external tools, just simple prototyping and basic interactions. Thank you for choosing Know Academy as your source of IT knowledge. If you have any doubts about anything in this video, you can go to the comment section of this video and ask your questions so that we can help you solve them.